First in the arena, we have Tati Tramp from Kingsville, Missouri. Sponsored by TT Ranch out of Kingsville, Mr. Longhorn, Extension Pole. He's riding Ted, 8-year-old quarter horse.
Todd's won the world champion all-around cowboy 2 times now, and he's going to want to win it this weekend. And with a time like that, we'll get it.
Next up is Charlie Colella out of Collinsville, Texas. Sponsored by Crown 3 Veterinary Services and Dr. Bridget Pelsberg. Also sponsored by Elite Custom Saddles. Put your seat in an Elite. He's riding Coda, 7-year-old paint gelding.
All right, there goes Charlie and Coda across that finish line right now. We got some ribbons last weekend. Let's see if we can do this weekend.
Greg Begay just entered the arena from Santan Valley, Arizona. Sponsored by Charlie's Phoenix in Phoenix, Arizona, and David Lawson Performance Horses.
5 seconds working against him with that falling barrel.
He's riding Forrest. Next up is Jason Taylor.
He's out of Gill, Colorado. He's on a sorrel horse. It's called Short Go. He's riding Short Go. This is a nice looking quarter horse. These two can work this pattern well too. Look at him ride.
1938. This is Frank Mazzo out of Azle, Texas. He's sponsored by Twisted Embroidery, also out of Azle. He's riding Rooster, 12-year-old quarter horse gelding.
That second barrel's falling down again over there. That's a nice blue roan horse he's riding. He took a little stumble going to that third barrel, but he's going to get across that finish line. Nice ride, cowboy.
24-35 plus 5. Out of Louisa, Arizona is Chuck Browning, sponsored by HomoRodeo.com. He's riding Blackjack, a 10-year-old quarter horse gelding.
5 seconds working against him for that fallen barrel. That's okay. Blackjack and Chuck have been working hard these last couple of weeks.
22.93 plus 5. 22.93. This is Nick Erickson. He's part of our North Star Association. He's riding Sienna, a 12-year-old quarter horse mare.
This guy knows how to ride. I can tell by the way he came in that arena. Look how he holds those reins when he goes around that barrel. Let's cheer him on. This cowboy's turning in a really good contest right now. 20-22. 2-0.
John Beck just entered the arena from Broomfield, Colorado. Sponsored by Door and Window Installations. Riding Diamond, the 15-year-old paint gelding.
Oh, God! Pick it up, boys!
Come on there, John. Get across that finish line. Nice ride, cowboy. Turned in a time of 21:09. David Lawson out of Santa Rosa, California. Now this is Forrest. Forrest is his barrel horse that he's riding. He lost a horse last year, so he's just bonded with this horse. He'd love to see everybody the third weekend in September. Best luck in the bag. Let's hear it for David Lawson. There's a good ride. Run, Forrest, run.
Jeremy Snydell out of Golden, Colorado. Sponsored by Foothills Powder and Golden. He's riding Rocky, an 18-year-old quarter horse gelding. Looks like he'll be putting in a good time today too. 2087. Next up is Gene Crate. Sponsored by Twisted Embroidery out of Azle, Texas. He's riding Cody, a 17-year-old solid paint gelding. He won his first buckle last year in this event in Minnesota. What a great ride that was. 2020. Landon Gallegos out of Denver, Colorado. He's riding Joey, a 15-year-old quarter horse gelding. Unfortunately, he's hit that second barrel, so he's going to have 5 seconds working against him. Nice time though, 19 and 81 plus 5. Joey Hervey out of Phoenix, Arizona, sponsored by Sunrise Farms 2 at Elite. He's riding Rebel Yell, a 13-year-old quarter horse mare.
He's got 5 seconds working against him as well. He hit that first can going around. Rebel Yell was like a little too tight on that barrel. Joey's a great rider. He lost the stirrup on this side, but he's still riding out of that arena as fast as he can. He'll turn into time today of 21:47 plus 5.
Coming in on dash, a 17-year-old mare. Nice save on that second barrel. All right, that was a good run. We'll get a time in just.
That's one of our first-time contestants here. Let's hear it for that new cowboy in our arena. One of my favorite horses coming in right now, this is Riggs, and he's been ridden by Josh Walter, his owner out of Gill, Colorado. Fortunately, they're hitting that first barrel today like it's not supposed to be up. 5 seconds working against him. He's with Jason Taylor Performance Horses. This is his sponsor. Beautiful Palomino horse. Love seeing you ride. Come on back again tomorrow, Josh. We'll see you again.
Coming into the arena now is Rodeo Johnny out of Louisville, Texas. He's sponsored by Roundup Saloon in Dallas. Coming in on Fox, a 20-year-old appendix quarter horse mare. This is his second year riding horses. Let's hear it for Johnny. 2460. Our next cowboy out of Heaven, California is Erickson. He's riding Dueling for Gold, a 5-year-old quarter horse gelding. This is a new horse he's working with.
This cowboy can ride. Watch him get out of this arena right now. Shane McIntosh, one of my favorite cowboys. Nice shot, cowboy. Turning time 19 and 56.
All right, just entering in is Ray Norris out of Scottsdale, Arizona. He's riding Sparks, 12-year-old quarter horse gelding.
He came in second earlier in pole betting. These two are new on the circuit, and they are doing great. Let's hear it for Ray and his horse. Spark. 21-63, 21-63.
Next up is Pepe Lozado out of Long Beach, California. He's sponsored by Gun Oil. He's riding Shooter, the 16-year-old quarter horse.
Pepe wants to thank all the volunteers. He's one of our crowd favorites. Let's hear it for Pepe. When you want your ride to last longer than 6 seconds. Pepe, something fell out of your pocket. It's right between barrel 1 and 2.
John Payton out of Pleasantville, Iowa. He's sponsored by Clark Farm Shorthorns. He's riding Cheap, a 90% paint gelding. Unfortunately, he knocked over his second barrel, so that is going to be 5 seconds against him. Let's hear it for this cowboy as he's going out and back in. Turning in at a time of 25:80 plus 5. Nicholas Luciano out of Denton, Texas. He's riding Charger, 12-year-old paint gelding.
If you were in drag, I would probably buy one.
That was a nice ride, Cowboy. Run it on him.
He's just learning how to do this too. Look how good he's getting. Nick, good job. Turn it on. All right, Vince Versman's coming in right now out of Black Forest, Colorado. One of your local Cowboys. He's riding Blackjack. Now listen to the story. He rescued this horse, but he says the horse rescued him. These two have done really well. They won a championship last weekend in Santa Fe. They want to win another one this weekend. He's going to make up for that 5-second Colin Barrow right now. He'll turn it in a time of 20 and 86 plus 5.
This is Nick Gomez at Blander, Wyoming. Sponsored by Gomez Performance Horses. This is Apollo, a 7-year-old quarter horse gelding.
Nice ride, Cowboy, just like you're roping earlier. 19 and 76, puts you on that beautiful Palomino horse that she rides. Odie Spumoni, the two-sock Thunder Pony. Stephanie Curtis is on that 18-year-old Palomino mare right now. She makes her run that first barrel without knocking it over. That's awesome. She is sponsored by Curtis Ranch and Jack's College Fund. She'd like to thank her sweet husband, Hollywood Curtis, and so proud of Jack's Curtis for riding with Courtney Simmons in the farewell rodeo tonight. Shout out to Rodeo Mom as well. Oh, she had a little bit of a problem at Quebec, but she crossed that finish line with a 20:53, setting the pace for the girl. This is the cowgirl that won pole bending earlier. This is Doreen Root. She's coming down on that beautiful mama horse, Rio. She's sponsored this week by P&R Productions. She's out of Aubrey, Texas. Born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. A little bit of problem with that first barrel. All right, Rio. Doreen, that's a beautiful run. That time you turn in today is a 19:55 plus 5.
Taylor Baxley out of Brighton, Colorado.
She's on a real nice looking dun quarter horse. Actually, that's a Mustang. I saw the tattoo on that horse's neck. So this was a wild horse once upon a time, and this girl has turned it into a rodeo horse. Let's hear it for this cowgirl riding her Mustang. It's niece.
Maddie Burtis out of Kingsburg, Colorado. Sponsored by 2RK Ranch. St. Kennisburg. She's on Missy, a 19-year-old quarter horse mare.
Courtney's dad died about 5 months ago, and this was her dad's horse. So she's just starting to ride this horse right now. So this is a real special rodeo this week, and these two are just bonding. As you can see, they have to work out a few kinks, but Cowgirl, keeping your hat on, saving you $5. Good job. And that's a 5-second penalty for that fallen barrel. Sorry about that. You're still getting Kirsten Winkler out of Hillsburg, California. This is one of our top cowgirls on the circuit. She won the all-around last weekend in Santa Fe. She's sponsored by David Lawson Performance Horses. She's on Lucille, that beautiful 6-year-old quarter horse she rides. And look at these two go around that last barrel. Come on, Kirsten, let's win this event today. 19:07. Really good.
Coming in fast is Easy, a 25-year-old quarter horse gelding. Rider is Alex Sawyer out of Pullman, Colorado.
She won the pole bending buckle last year. This girl can ride.
All right, excellent run out of the arena. This is Deb Smith out of Phoenix, Arizona. She's riding Pistol Packet Pony, a 14-year-old paint horse gelding.
She's here competing. This Deb Smith is great. She was competing with us last weekend in Santa Fe, and she's here with her best friend, David Lawson and Greg McGay. She's a great rider, too. We love her here. Nice ride, Deb.
This is Janice Stangy out of Wichita, Kansas. She's sponsored by David Lawson Performance Horses. She's riding Blackjack.
She got 5 seconds working against her, hitting that first barrel. I hope it didn't hurt her leg. I heard it go down. She'd like to give special love to her wife, Denise, and also thank all the volunteers for all the hard work they do with these rodeos. Janice Stangy turns in a time of 21:68. 21:68.
All right, coming into the arena now is Jumbo Shrimp, a 12-year-old who knows what mare. This is Lori Posados out of Brighton, Colorado. She's sponsored by One Horse Trucking, Indigo Aero Creations, and High Quality Western Bread.
This cowgirl can ride too. Let's see her go across that finish line right now. We love her. She's here with her husband this weekend, competing with us once again as she was last week.
Next in the arena is Courtney Simmons out of Keenesburg, Colorado. She's sponsored by 2 Bar K Ranch.
That's a beef ranch. She's on Chester, a 14-year-old quarter horse gelding. She's having a little bit of problems out there with her horse. Her horse actually went around the barrel and said, nah, we're not doing this anymore. Looks like she's having an equipment failure from what I can see. That bit was a little goofy in the horse's mouth. It like flipped up, so she's got
Albuquerque, New Mexico. She's sponsored by O'Farrell Hats out of Santa Fe. Her horse is Blur, a 5-year-old quarter horse mare. That poor barrel is really getting a workout today. And unfortunately, that's going to count 5 seconds against her. But it looks like she's still going to turn in a pretty good time. 22:29 plus 5 for horse.
Candy is our international president for the Gay Rodeo Association, competing well over 30 years. She is sponsored by P&R Productions in Aubrey, Texas, supporting the Equine facility in Texas. Look at these two go. They're like poetry in motion. Outstanding ride, Sean and Candy. Get across that finish line. Let's see if you're going to win it today. 19-1-1. That's
Living out of Colorado, this is Celia Johnson. Hitting that second barrel, unfortunately, we're going to have to add 5 seconds to that time.
That's one of John Beck's students out there. She did a pretty men's flag racing. Men's flag racing, get it on your mind, that's next. This is our last cowgirl coming in right now. Bailey Williams out of Keenesburg, Colorado. Born in Denver, sponsored by 2 Bar K Ranch. You know, this is a miracle ride. For those of you who didn't see this earlier, this horse broke its neck a few years back. The vets said it's not going to make it. They said, yes, it is. So what if it had a broken neck? Look how much fun this horse is having in this barrel pattern today. Congratulations, Tater, for living through that tragedy.
First into the arena for women's barrels is Bailey Williams out of Keenesburg, Colorado. She's sponsored by 2 Bar K Ranch. She's riding Tater.
Tater had a broken neck when Tater was about 10 years ago. Tater survived that broken neck. He wasn't supposed to live. But look at these two go now. Let's hear it for Tater and Bailey as they cross that finish line. 5 seconds working against them. 20 and 76 plus 5.
Next up is a new girl on the field. It's Celia Johnson from CGRA.
She's on this nice looking 13-year-old red horse that she rides. John Beck used to help her ride a little bit, but this girl knew how to ride already when John got a hold of her, just to fine-tune her a little bit. She's coming on that last barrel. She says she wants to win. Let's see what she did. 19 and 44, you're on your way to winning.
Next up is our IGRA president, Candy Pratt, out of Aubrey, Texas. She's sponsored by P&R Productions.
That's the boarding and equine events facility. She's on Shine, her 8-year-old American quarter horse paint horse. These two are looking good, too.
That's going to be a nice time, Candy.
18:32. Terry Hibbins on the course right now. She's sponsored by O'Farrell House. She's out of New Mexico. She's on Blur, that 5-year-old quarter horse mare she's been riding. These two won some ribbons in Santa Fe. She reached out, stopped that barrel from falling over, saved her 5 seconds. Let's see what Terry and Blur can do now. Come on, Terry, get on. 20.25, 20.25.
Next into the arena is Courtney Simmons out of Keenesburg, Colorado. She's sponsored by 2 Bar K Ranch out of Keenesburg. It's a beef ranch. She's riding Chester, 14-year-old quarter horse gelding.
What you doing?
She was having a little bit of problems on poles too when we were talking about it earlier. Courtney's going to figure it out right now. She's going to get back on track and see what she needs to do right now to school this. She rides a lot of horses. She's trying to figure out the problem this horse has got right now. She's just taking nice and easy around that second barrel and she can finish out the course. She paid her dues. Let's hear it for this rough ride but good sportsmanship. Courtney Simmons getting her done. Courtney, thank you for bringing out your friends this weekend. We love having you play with us. You're an awesome competitor.
You keep Indigo Aero Creations and High Country Western Wear. She's riding Jumbo Shrimp, a 12-year-old who knows what bear.
Go, baby, go. Come on, Lori, push.
I love watching these two ride. She's got that beautiful turquoise reins, matching that breast collar and that beautiful red shirt. They got the bling going and they got run going too. 20.42.
Staying out of Wichita, Kansas. She's riding Blackjack and she's sponsored by David Lawson Performance Horses.
Come on, Janet, push him.
Janet's one of our all-around cowgirls on the rodeo circuit.
Push him.
Used to rodeo against her brother, Carl. He was my rival back in the day when we were young and pretty. Now Janet's in the arena, young and pretty, riding Blackjack really good today. 22 and 54, 22 and 54.
Our next cowgirl in the arena is Deb Smith out of Phoenix, Arizona.
Come on, Deb.
She's born in Santa Monica, California.
Go.
Took a hard hit on barrel number 1, so it cost her 5 seconds.
Come on. Turn. Come on. Bring it on.
She's on pistol-back pony, a 14-year-old American paint horse, gelding. She loves competing with her best friends, David and Greg. We love having you here, Deb.
Aspen.
Next cowgirl in the arena is Alex Sawyer. She's from Golden, Colorado. She was born in Rapid City. She's riding Easy, a 25-year-old quarter horse gelding.
This cowgirl can ride too. This horse is fast. They won the bull bending buckle last year. Pretty fast for a 25-year-old horse this year. Unfortunately, she got 5 seconds in here right now. Add to her score of a 20.13 plus 5. 25.
Kirsten Winkler just entered into the arena out of Hillsborough, California. She's sponsored by David Lawson Performance Horses out of Santa Rosa.
Go, Kristen,
She's
go.
riding Lucille, a 6-year-old quarter horse mare.
She's one of our new all-around cowgirls on this circuit. We love having Kirsten here. She's a finished competitor. Look at her ride. 19-13, Kirsten.
She's been the best all around.
Maddie Burtis is entering into the arena now. She's out of Keysburg, Colorado. She's sponsored by 2 RK Rims. She's riding Missy, 19-year-old quarter horse mare.
This is Courtney Simmons' niece we saw ride a little bit earlier. Courtney's dad died last October, and this is the horse that was given to her niece, Maddie. And she's just getting together with it, as you can see, but they're going to be a great team.
Out of Brighton, Colorado, it's Taylor Baxley.
Come on, Taylor. Come on, go around, tighten it up.
She's riding a really nice looking dun horse. That stripe down its back and have a red mane tail. Could be a quarter horse. Oh, it's a Mustang. I saw that tattoo on the neck yesterday too. So she's coming out of
Coming into the arena now is Doreen Rue out of Aubrey, Texas. She's sponsored by P&R Productions.
Guys, come
She's
on.
riding Rio, a 14-year-old quarter horse mare.
This too is a new hot team on the circuit. She picked up this horse last year. This is the one that had that baby on the side here in Grand Entry. She won a buckle earlier today on this horse. She's wanting to win another one. 19 and 14. The 2-sock Thunder Pony coming in right now. This is Stephanie Curtis from Brookfield, Colorado. Sponsored by Curtis Jacks, Curtis Ranch and Jacks College Fund. She'd like to thank her sweet husband, Hollywood Curtis. So proud of Jacks for riding this pony yesterday. Having a good competition. Darn it, she hits that last barrel, cost her 5 seconds. 9:20.03 plus 5.
Starting off the guys with barrels is Nick Gomez out of Lander, Wyoming.
Come on, Nick, go.
Sponsored by Gomez Performance Horses.
Kick. Come on, get him, go, kick.
Looks like he's riding Apollo, a 7-year-old quarter horse gelding. Bring it on home, man.
All right, turns into 2010.
Vince Versman into the arena from Black Forest, Colorado. He's riding Blackjack, his 17-year-old quarter horse that he saved, but really saved him.
This is a sweet little horse. This cowboy won a buckle last weekend on this horse. Hard to believe he's safe from the kill factory. Look at this horse now. Beautiful ride, Vince.
Next up is Nicholas Luciano out of Denton, Texas.
Wait up, wait up.
We saw this cowboy swimming in the arena a little while after he did one of his events. Steer ride, and he fell off and just shoot dogging. Couldn't get his breath, so he swam in the arena. He's one of our new all-around cowboys on the circuit. He's riding that beautiful red Charger horse, 12-year-old paint. He says, thanks, Charlie.
Next in the arena is John Payton from Pleasantville, Iowa. Sponsored by Clark Farms Shorthorn. He's riding Chief, 9-year-old Peyton Eldon.
Chief says, Daddy, I don't like that barrel. Let's knock it down. Keep this one up, though. All right, make it home. Across that finish line. He's a little buck that moves on his way home. They did that to us earlier today, too.
She got 7 bags.
Last longer than 6 seconds. He used gun oil. He's been sponsored by them for many years now, and he sure represents them well, too. Look at Peppy and Sugar go run that first barrel. Nice work, cowboy. Barrel number 2's out of the way. Let's get number 3 gone. Oh, there's a good run right there. We'd like to thank all the volunteers for their hard work, and he turns in a time of 18:96. That's the time.
Ray Norris from Scottsdale, Arizona just introduced. He's sponsored by Bill, and he's riding Spartan, his 12-year-old quarter horse gelding.
Ray's just getting together with his horse. I've been riding for just a year now. He's doing real good. He placed the poles earlier today. This cowboy's looking for some hardware this weekend too. He was 5th place in this event yesterday. These two are a team. You watch this horse. This is new Dueling for Gold. This 5-year-old barrel horse. This is Shay McIntosh, and you watch a cowboy ride. This is how to do it. Look at it go across that finish line right now. He's riding that horse hard too. Shay turns in a time of 19:63. Good job, Shay.
From Louisville, Texas, it's Rodeo Johnny. He's sponsored by Roundup Saloon out of Dallas, Texas. And he's riding Fox, his 20-year-old appendix quarter horse mare.
All right, Rodeo Johnny turns in a 22:84. For those of you wondering,
Riding into the arena now, it's Josh Walter out of Guild, Colorado. Sponsored by Jason Taylor Performance Horses, and he's riding Riggs, a 21-year-old quarter horse gelding.
Go, come on!
this horse's color is a Palomino. I bet he's a Palomino playing with that beautiful bald face, but they have more than 4 inches of white on their body. They are considered a painted horse.
Josh won't give him money.
Chris Johnson just entered into the arena out of LaSalle, Colorado. He's sponsored by 2 Barkay Ranch. He's riding Dash, 17-year-old Blue Roan mare.
This cowboy can ride. This is his first weekend riding with our rodeo club. We sure like him here. He's doing a good job. He was barely holding on, but he went around that last barrel. We'll get a good time for you right now. 21:14 to 1:14.
Riding into the arena now, it's Joey Hervey out of Phoenix, Arizona. Sponsored by Sunrise Farms, second out of Lehigh. It's a horse training
Go,
facility.
baby, go!
Riding Rebel Yell, a 13-year-old quarter horse mare.
That second turn was really nice. So was that third turn. Let's help him across the finish line.
Landon Gallegos out of Denver, Colorado. Riding Joey, 15-year-old quarter horse gelding.
This horse has a little motor in it. You can see this horse just wanting to go faster and faster. Come on, Dave, let's go. He's letting it go now. All right, run that third barrel. $20.49 to 0.14.
Freight out of Hazel, Texas. Sponsored by Twisted Embroidery, also out of Hazel, Texas. Riding Cody, a 17-year-old solid pink gelding.
He won his first barrel buckle last year when we were in Minnesota. It was sure exciting to see. He'd been competing for a long time and finally won one. He's turning in a good time today of 19:81.
Exactly.
Jeremy Snyder out of Golden, Colorado. Sponsored by Foothills Powder Coatings Incorporated. He's riding Rocky, 18-year-old quarter horse gelding.
Go, Jeremy! Push!
And you'll see why. This is David Lawson on Forest. He's out of Santa Rosa, California.
David.
He's our current all around on the circuit. He kept that leg up so that barrel would stay up. He did a good job on barrel 1, 2. Let's see what he does around barrel 3 right now. Run, Forest, run! Get across that finish line. You might secure another buckle this weekend, cowboy. 18.70. 18.70. Here comes John Beck out of Broomfield, Colorado, born in Nebraska, sponsored by Door Windows Installations. He's also sponsored by Vibe on Broadway, Vibe Bar on Broadway. He's on Diamond, his 15-year-old paint horse gelding. This cowboy's going to be 70 later this year. We've loved having him around for the last 30 years. We want to keep another 30 until he's 100.
Out of Williston, it's Nick Erickson. He's riding Sienna, 12-year-old quarter horse mare. He's part of the North Star Association.
Cowboy can ride too. He's got a couple of brands on that horse. It sure looks good. He's got some equipment that broke underneath, but as long as they cross that finish line, it'll be safe. 19 and 54. His back's hitched.
He's out of Levine, Arizona. He's sponsored by Rodeo.com. He's riding Blackjack, the 10-year-old American quarter horse gelding.
We'd like to say congrats to CGRA and David Lawson, Greg McGay, Charlie Coelho for all your help this weekend. Thanks to all the volunteers. Brian for 25 years of competing with me. 22.75 is Chuck's.
Frank Mazzo out of Mazzo, Texas. He's sponsored by Twisted Embroidery. He's riding Brewster, a 12-year-old quarter horse gelding.
Pushing, pushing.
Beautiful blue roan.
Gosh darn it, that hurts when you hit that barrel, especially when it hits your leg. You can put a hole in it. They turn in a time of 22.93 plus 5.
Jason Taylor coming in on his buckskin horse Waco.
He's out of Hill, Colorado. He's a member of the cowboy off. Close the gate, James, watch out. Good job. Cowboy, catch your breath, make sure you're okay.
Unfortunately, sometimes this happens, going around those barrels as fast as they do.
Cowboy standing up. His pride's hurt a little bit. Let's help him out of the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Taylor returns.
Coming in that red hat is Greg McGee out of Santan Valley, Arizona. He's sponsored by Charlie's Phoenix, Arizona, and David Lawson Performance Horses. He's riding Boogie, 12-year-old quarter horse.
Come on, take him on, take him on.
We'd like to thank Raymond and Joey and thank Charles for Phoenix for always being amazing friends. And thank David Lawson Performance Horses as well. He turns in a time of 19:05. All right, Charlie Coelho, one of my favorite cowboys. I've been competing with 27 years now out of Collinsville, Texas. Sponsored by Crown 3 Veterinary Services and Dr. Bridget in Ellsberg. Sponsored by also Elite Custom Saddles. Put your seat in Elite. He's on Coda. He's turning in a run today. Nice work, Charlie. 20 and 43, 20.43. He calls test. Todd T. Tramp out of Kingsville, Missouri. He turned in a 19:05 yesterday. He's going to want to improve that time a little bit today. He's won the world all-arounds 2 times. This cowboy can ride. You see him on the front page of his paperback home in barrel races all over the place. He's turning in a time today of 19 and 24. That'll keep him in the top of the